Yo guys, what's up? It's Ability here, and I'm back with a maging video right now. So I just stumbled upon an interesting opportunity in the rune market, or in the tailor market. So I was just going through everything, looking for a cheap thing to mage, and when I got to the Dorados, I noticed that the cheapest one is MP Crit Exo'd with terrible stats. So I'm just gonna buy this really quickly. Now, I realize that is terrible stats and won't sell because anyone who's buying a Dorado wants it at better stats than this. Granted, there are a few people that would probably want to use this, but my goal right now is to try and mage it to slightly better stats and not drop the MPXO. So we're going to see how this goes, and if I do drop the MPXO, dang it, but it was the cheapest one in the market, so I don't actually care. And to give you guys an idea of what our profit margin would be, if we just look at the other Dorados in the market, the next one that is MPXO'd, wow, that's a nice mage, 4%. But the next one that is MPXO'd is 35 million commas, and I just bought this for 14.8 million. So I'm also going to open the beta really quickly. If you guys don't know what the beta is or have never played on it, essentially it is Dofus, and you have all of your items as of a certain point. Whenever they create the beta and open it, you keep all your items from that period of time, but anything that you've done since then is no longer updated. So the beta updates once every while, and you can practice on it. You can do things that you don't want to do on the main server on here. Like you could change your characteristics for free. You can change your class for free. You can change. You can buy spell points and stuff. Oh no! Do you have to be a subscriber on beta now? You did not used to have to be a subscriber. Okay, no, you don't. Nice. So we're gonna head over to Bonta really quickly, and to give you guys an idea of how much wiggle room we have with this MPXO and Crit Exo, I'm going to try and mage my AP Door Abyss. Now this is at much better stats, but we're going to see how long it takes to drop the AP, and then we're also going to do it on our everything. We're just going to test, what drops it. Essentially, how much can we mage this without actually dropping the Exo. So as you can see, AP Exo down here. So I guess we'll start with some damage, because if I remember correctly, this Dorado is missing damage like crazy. It's also missing vitality. So the thing that's untouchable about this though is the vitality, because paw vitalities won't work on that. They're too small, or I mean they don't work well over 300 vitality, and I can't actually use a raw. Actually, I could. If the percent critical Exo drops, I could try a raw vitality, but I probably won't do that just because that's too risky and I'm just not willing to do that. Okay, so let's see. This has an APX, so let's see if we can even touch the damages. Okay, let's see if we can use a paw. Oh, it let us use a paw. Okay, so as you can see, there's actually more wiggle room than you would imagine while maging these. That AP is kind of sticking on. Nothing else is, but the AP is still on this item. And keep in mind, this is on beta, so if you just are skipping around in the video, this is beta right now. This is not actually Dofus. Alright, we still got it. So this is getting me excited for the tries that we have on the Dorado, because we still have it right now, and these are all 10 sync runes right here. So let's see if this does it. That's a 15 sync rune. Let's see if spamming res does it. Yeah, if I was that person who had the MP Dorado, I would not have put it up for that cheap. I would have tried to mage it out of its horrible stats, because there's a pretty good chance that you can raise, at least some damages. Okay, so there the AP goes. So all of this entire sidebar was maging it with the Exo on. So let's see if that's true of other Exos as well. Actually, now that we have all that sync, what do we want to do with it, just to be fun? So what did I don't even know what I dropped that with. I don't know, let's just say that we have 90 sync. Alright, so 90 sync, 90 divided by 6 is 15. So, oops. Alright, so we're going to put, wait, what res doesn't this have? Neutral. We're going to put 15 neutral res. Let's see what happens. Ooh, 4% and horrible stats. Let's see how much res sticks. Alright, res doesn't stick very well. Okay, now we're going to move on to the ring exos and just practice maging with exos on, because, you know, there's potentially a large amount of profit in this Dorado. So let's start with this. So here's something that has 2 exos on it, similar to the Dorado. Let's see if we can touch this. Okay, so the crit res goes. That's to be expected because it's lower sync than the MP. Okay, let's see if we can bring these up. Oh, so that MP actually dropped really quickly. What did I drop that with? A Pa Agi. Okay, so that actually dropped really quickly. So we can do 14 res tries on this. Alright, so that was not promising. Only a 2% overmage. Okay. And we just gotta put the MP back on. I'm just kidding. Oh wait, we have another ring to do. Where is it? The summons. So this will probably drop easier than the rest. We're gonna try and overmage and see if that drops. Okay, so that dropped it easily. Alright, so the amount of wiggle room we have is questionable because we dropped the AP after a lot of maging, and the MP and the summons both disappeared rather quickly, but with the summons I was really harsh and just went for a vitality overmage even with the summons on it, so that was probably, you know, not the best. But I don't know, I have high hopes for this. Hopefully nothing, you know, too serious goes wrong with it. I'm also gonna steal this mage. I don't think anyone signed it. Oh yeah, it's field top. So I'm gonna steal the mage from them. And where do I want to start with this? I suppose I will start with the damages. Okay, so there goes the critical. Man, that scared me. So we have 5 sync. We have 0 sync. Let's get them all to 7 damages. Okay. Let's get them all to 45. Whew. This is stressful now that this is not on beta. Okay. Come on. Okay. I really cannot touch that vitality, which stinks. Alright. Alright, 45 is fine. Bring the damage back up. I don't care about EP loss. The damages are really bad. So is the vitality. I'll go for 8 of all damages. 1. Oh. Come on, water damage. Ooh. Don't drop. Okay. Oh, the vitality dropped. Let's get these where we want them. Oh. This is so nerve-wracking. Sorry for that background noise. we still have the MP. Six water damage. Oh, losing vitality. Oh, come on. Alright, I don't feel good about that. I do really need 8 of all damages. Alright, we can leave neutral. Oh, no we can't. Okay. 8 of all damages is fine. Please just crit. We lost it. Man, the paw vitality ruined us. Oh, that sucks. Alright. There it is. The MP's lost. I probably should have just hit it with a raw vitality and tried to just be done with it, but I didn't think the paw vitality honestly would drop it because it's such a low sync rune. You know, all the damages were more sync than the paw vitality. But I guess just too much. We tried too many things on it. Alright, so now we still gotta fix this. So that's minus 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Thanks for the comment. And we gotta get that on there. Dang, we were so close to finishing it. If those paw vitalities had landed. Alright. Now these damages are bad. So is the AP loss. So bring it to 9 damages. Now watch this like not even work. Alright, so that's 15, 20. Alright, so we have 42 sync. Is that divisible by 6? 7 tries for res. That's good enough. So that would have been such a nice profit. Alright, what res does this have? Nothing. So we have 7 tries. Let's just do let's do air res. Is everything fine? Yeah. Oh, come on, 1%. Man. That's really bad, especially with an item that has AP on it. It doesn't want the 2%. Dang. Guys, I'm so bummed. I honestly thought it would work. I thought that I had just gotten myself the easiest Exo ever. Oh, I didn't realize I still had the air percent on there. Granted, you know, this is a horrible item to Exo Mage, so in hindsight, whoever Field Top, if that's the person who put this on, this item has an AP and 2 range, both of which are extremely high sync. You know, AP is the highest sync in the game, so Exoing on these items makes 0 sense because you can just get such a better mage than you can with something without high sync stats. So if that was confusing, what I mean is, for example, okay, well those are all horrible items, but Jammy Jack Glove. Oh no, that has a range as well. I guess like all my items honestly have range. Yeah, they really do. Okay, so here, my Door Abyss. This item has no range, no AP, no MP, no summons, nothing with high enough sync for you to get a good Overmage or Res Exo on. So this is a great item to Exo Mage. And the person who shares this channel with me actually landed this Exo for me. So thank you for him. Unfortunately, I lost the Dorado Exo. I should have just stopped. You know, hindsight 2020, should have just stopped. But I was excited and I thought I would make it, so. Alright, let's just bring this up by 2. And that's all fine, I think. And now let's just go for some air res. Oh, well, that's not what I expected. Okay, so we have 94 sync. Is that divisible by 6? I do not believe it is. So 6 times 15 is 90. So we have 4 extra sync right now. Unfortunately, we already have 2% on there, so I can't even use that 4 extra sync. But that's okay. So 94 divided by 6 is 15. So we actually need to get some more air res. Guys, I was so hoping that that would work, and I would end the video with an MP Dofus that I didn't even have to land the Exo on. What was I maging? Oh yeah, the Dorado that I failed on. I didn't mean Dofus, I meant Dorado. Alright, so 15 of these. That's actually a lot of tries, so hopefully we get at least, you know, a decent Dorado. Hopefully it gets to 4. Nice. 5? No. 4. Come on. At least give me this. Thank you. Okay. So the funny thing is, alright, so we bought this for 4.8 million. I think we made profit, which is pretty funny, because this hat with 4% is pretty decent. I mean, the stats on this aren't great, but they're all over 45. They're not terrible. They're fine. So let's see. Dorado. I keep calling it Dofus. So do any of these have res exos? 4% at 18 mil. So we actually did make profit off this, which is really funny. We should not have made profit off of dropping an exo. We could have made, you know, millions more profit, probably 10 to 15 million more profit, but it didn't end up working for us, so that's alright. I'm actually gonna advertise this in trade for a little bit, just so that I don't have to pay the market tax if someone wants it instantly. So thank you guys for watching the video, and until next time, peace.